and welcome to yet another amazing video recording out your popular YouTube channel, UK Coupon Key. UCK788, that's our handle, and I am Lucky Star, your host for this particular video recording, the extra corner video for week 51, 2024, this beautiful Thursday afternoon, the 20th day of June, 2024. A lot of persons did ask for this, and that's why we're bringing it up. We have 5 cannot draw to present you on this particular video clip, and I'll be mentioning the numbers to us, and these are numbers 8, 13, 35, 38, and numbers 46. And all of these games, we ask you to play it either side to win, but just in case you have any of these or all of them as your banker draw, please ignore what I have to say about these games. But from our end, we are seeing it as possible cannot draw, and we'll be showing you the sequence which is making us depict these numbers as such. So you stay tuned, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video clip. Before I go straight on to present that to us, I mentioned something in our main video recording which was done for the Tuesday of this week, and I promised to show us that particular thing, but I did not come up with it before the video ended. So I'm bringing it up now as the first take in this video recording. I asked us to play number 32 for next week as a banker draw, and the proof to that, though I will just be giving us the hint but not in-depth analysis, we have number 31 in our game 1 of our top tips. We have number 1 in our game 2 of our top tips. If you add 31 plus 1, that gives you 32. That game is to draw for next weekend. Though the team on that spot now for number 32 is out, but I don't have it at hand right now. You can go look it up and see the team which is there. Take it as a banker draw, but I may not be bringing it up again for next week. That's why I'm bringing it ahead of time for us to utilize it. I did this thing a while ago. I think I did something like this. I gave us number 25 for that week against the following week, and that game pulled through. That same sequence is projecting number 32 for next week. That's the much I can say about that. We also have important information to give out to us here on this video recording, but as time goes on, we'll be chipping them in one after the other. So now let's see the first proof to the games which we have now, and that is telling us that number 35 is a possible cannot draw for this week. So the proof to all of these games will be coming without a proper arrangement. The ones I lay my hands first on is the one I'm going to be giving to us. So now let's see the proof to number 35 as a possible cannot draw. The week that we're considering for this particular number 35 as a possible cannot draw is week 44, 2021. You come to your high score quiz section of your special advanced fixture whenever you have number 35 at the box 5. That game is not expected to give a draw, as we can see for this week 44 now, 2021. So the next reference we have to check out now is week 43, 2022. For week 43, 2022, we have number 35 in our box 5 of our high score quiz and did not give a draw. The next reference we have to consider now is week 23, 2022. And talking about the informations which I said I will be passing through to us, one of them is talking about the commencement of the 2024-2025 UK/Australia season that is commencing in week 6, while the Premiership will be kicking off in week 7. So you can see that we are barely 2 months away from the new season to kickstart, while this current season is winding down. And also, talking about that new season to kickstart, we are rolling out some things to favor us, to help us win our game, so that we can, stack some money to either subscribe to the paid platform or every other thing that we have in mind to do. And one of them is giving you number 31 for this week as a possible draw. We'll check up our main video recording. We did that on that video clip. But in case you are afraid, treat it as number 31 pairing number 34. That is not supposed to fail for this week. We'll also have some other pairs coming up, which I'll be mentioning to us shortly. For week 23, we have number 35 in our box 5, and that did not give a draw. The next reference we have to consider now is this week 51, 2024. Here we are for week 51, 2024. We have number 35 in our box 5 of our high score quiz, and we don't expect that match to end up as a draw. So that's why we're looking at it as a possible cannot draw. As we have seen in the previous weeks, it has not picked a draw. So the next we'll be proving now is number 13 as a possible cannot draw. And the proof to that is coming from our right on football fixture. And before we go into that, I want to tell us some things that we have a very viable pair for week 2, 2024. We'll be showcasing it here, and that's an every 40 weeks pair. That pair is due to give us a draw, so we're bringing it on board for you to see and utilize. While we're doing all of this, is to help you, raise some cash. Some persons want to register with us, they don't have that much cash. We are aiding you to do all of this, and that's why we're telling you the specific weeks which will be rolling out things for you to benefit from. So keep that at the back of your mind, and also remember that it's gambling at the end of the day, so don't stick all your life savings on any of these games. Treat it as gambling, but if it comes, and we're expecting it to come so that we can actually jubilate. So let's see the proof to now number 13, which is coming from our right on football fixture. This is our right on football fixture for week 34, 2022, and this is our first reference book that we're using to showcase that number 13 is a likely cannot draw. How do we come about this? You look at the bottom section of your group C. We have number 45 there. That game will be repeated to the box 3 of your 3 best draws. If that happens, the game has not picked a draw, so we're not expecting it to draw for this week. So the next reference we have to consider now is week 34, 2023. For this week, it is the turn of number 35 to be repeated from the bottom of our group C to 3 best draws, box 3, and that game did not draw. So the next reference week we have to see now is week 50, 2023. Before we go into that, also remember that week 4, keep a date with us, because we have another very viable pair which is not supposed to fail. That pair is due to give a draw. So when those weeks comes, we'll be proving it to you why we're supposed to use those pairs and see, if possible, if we can separate them for you guys. But for now, those are the things we're expecting, and we're doing it, rolling it out to help us raise capital at the end of the day. So endeavor to capitalize on these weeks provided. For this week now, we're talking about number 31. If you're afraid, treat it as a pair with 34. Then for next week, we're talking about number 32 as a possible draw, as it were. And talking about projection again, we're talking about week 2 and week 4. With all of that, hence the next season is starting for week 6, should be able to have accrue some capital to, back yourself up for the forthcoming season. So now let's see the next reference week, which is week 50, 2023. This week, it is the turn of number 35 to be repeated again from the bottom section of our group C to box 3 of 3 best draws, and did not draw for that week. The next reference we have to visit now is week 51, 2024. This current week we are in, and we have number 13 be repeated from the bottom spot of our group C to game 3 of our 3 best draws. So we don't expect that game to pull through as a draw for us. We've been able to see 2 already proven, number 13 and number 35. So we are left with number 8 and 38 and 46, which is to come. We've also given out so many vital information that you can utilize to benefit yourself. I will expect you by now to have clicked on the like button of this video you're watching, or any other video on our platform for that matter. Go ahead and click it now in case you've not done just that. And also get subscribed to this platform just in case you're not subscribed yet or you've seen our video for the very first time. We really do appreciate all of that, so we can grow this community as it were. Help us to share this video to other social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, and the likes of them, so that we can have more persons know about us and we can grow in number and grow in views as well. Subscription is free, so get subscribed for free as you're watching this video, and place a comment in the comment section to make us know just about anything you want to make us know. While we also expect you to capitalize on these games which we are giving out and make some cool money at the end of the day. This is the 3rd video we're making for this week. We've made 2 videos before this one. Just in case you've not seen any of those ones, go look them up. We have viable and vital sequences which we unleashed on those videos, and now we're doing the cannot draw as our extra corner video for this week 51, 2024. So next, let's move into proving the remaining games. We'll be tapping on any other one from 8, 38, and 46. So stay tuned. These are the type of information you would like to utilize because they have 2 ways to them. Looking at this now in front of us is our special advanced fixture for week 51, 2021. What are we looking for? Come to your high score quiz column. This is your box 4. We have number 39 for that week, and it was marked as a draw. It drew in with 51 of an odd year. Then with 51 of an even year, it's expected to be a dead game. So let's check week 51, 2022. For the week, we had number 24 in that space and it failed. So this is why I said this is a two-way kind of sequence which you can benefit from. It's telling you it's a dead game now. So if you are the type that keeps record, take note of things. If it fails now, then comes next season with 51, you should capitalize on it as your banker draw. That is a two-way sequence for you right there. So the next reference we have to check now is with 51, 2023. As you say, apology in case we are hearing noise at the background. My neighbor, they have program this morning and they are at their service. So in case you are hearing a noise, please pardon me. Now for this week, now we have number 11 at that spot and it was marked as a draw. Hence it drew for week 51, 2023. We don't expect it to give us a draw. And now let's see this week, 51, 2024. The video is already kind of taking long already, but we're going to try our best to be fast about the other sequence. Now we have number 8 in our box 4, and we don't expect that much to give us a draw. So the next we have to see now, let's look at the number 38 or 46. That we're looking right here in front of us is our special advance feature for week 25, 2022. And what is the sequence that we're looking for? You come to your high score quiz column. This is your box 6. Whenever you have number 46 at that spot, it only gives a draw if some circumstances are met. If some parameters are in place, then you mark it as your draw. But for this week now, 25, 2022, the parameters were not in place and that game did not draw. So the next reference we have to see now is with 51, 2023. So looking at week 51, 2023, we have number 46 at this spot, and what is supposed to prompt it to draw is not in place, and that game also did fail. So this is the type of another two-way sequence, which if the parameters are in place will make you know that you can bet on that game as a very strong banker. But for this week, we're looking at it as a possible cannot draw. So let's look at the next reference week now, which is week 51, 2024. Here it comes. We have number 46 in our box 6. And what is supposed to prompt you to draw is not in place. Therefore, we're looking at that game as a possible cannot draw. We've been able to look at 4 of them already. We are left with just number 38 as a possible cannot draw. And I have brought up this sequence before now. So I'll be showing us that particular sequence where it's not supposed to give us a draw for this week. This is another very viable sequence which I've shown on this platform. This that we're looking right here in front of us is for week 39, 2024. And what is the sequence? You come to your high score quiz, check out your box 8. We have number 40 in that space. Whenever that game in box 8 moves to your treble G's game 9, as you can see, it's number 40. That game will only give a draw when one condition is met. And that condition was not met for this week 39, 2024. Hence, number 40 did not give a draw. The next reference week we have to see now is week 44, 2024. The week I brought up the sequence to us here, we have number 36 in our box 8 and to be repeated to the game 9 of our treble jinx. Therefore, when that repetition is satisfied, we don't expect that game to draw, except there's a modality in place for it to draw, which was not showcased for week 44, 2024. And that same thing is happening to it again this week 51, 2024. As I was saying, the digit there, we don't expect to give a draw. So let's see the next reference week. This week 51, 2024, we have in our box 8 of our high score quiz number 38. Let's see if it was transferred to our treble jinx game 9. Here we are in our treble jinx column. In our game 9, we have number 38. It was transferred to that spot, and what is supposed to prompt it to draw is not in place. Therefore, we're looking at number 38 as a possible cannot draw. And the teams on number 8, we'll be starting with that. It's from our NSW Premier League 2. We have Bankstown C hosting Blue Academy. That's the number 8. While number 13 is also from our NSW Premier League 2. We have Ridame hosting UNSWFC. I say apology. Some of these matches, some of these teams Their names are very, very unfamiliar. We have from our South Australia Premier League, Metro Stars hosting Adelaide United. That's number 35. While number 38 is from our Northern Premier League. We have Charleston Town hosting Edgeworth E. So that's the match on number 38. While number 46 is our Capital Premier League division. We have Tigers FC hosting Monaro P. Now, for those of us who are looking at playing these games, either straight home win or an away win, one of the parameters you can use to doing that, though I asked us to play these games at 12, you can look at your online bookie and see which of these games they give a lower odd. That could be the one that has more power. Sometimes it works out on Australia league like this. They will have super home, super away, and it happens if it wants to be. But that has to do with a little bit of luck as well. So you can try that out just in case you want to play straight away win or straight home win as it were. So go look it up and see which one you can give your home win or an away win. But we're looking at it as either side to win, and that's what we expect us to actually play those games. Don't also forget the informations which we have given out to us, and we expect you to click on the like button. Get subscribed to this platform just in case you're not subscribed yet or you're seeing a video for the very first time, so you can see more of this type of video when we bring them on board. And if you click on that notification bell, you get notified immediately we post a brand new video. You'll be among the first to see our video. I expect you to help us share this video to other social media platforms so that more persons can get to know about us and join us to benefit all the things that we do here, which are basically free of charge. Place your comment in the comment section to make us know about what you want to make us know. And once it's thank you very much. You've been able to watch the video from the beginning to this time. Remember, we have more videos coming your way next week. See you in our next video.